Hello and welcome to the topic of nouns, Lecture 1. Definition of noun. A noun is the name of a person, place, animal, or thing. Examples of nouns. We have the name of person, the name of place, the name of animal, the name of thing. The name of person we have Ali, Tom, Fatima, Khalid. The name of place we have London, Tripoli, Bin Jawad, France. The name of animal we have cat, horse, dog, camel. The name of thing we have pen, book, pencil, ball. So these are the examples of nouns. As we have talked about, a noun is the name of a person, place, animal, or thing. We move on to the next. We have types of nouns. Nouns can be divided into two parts: countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Now, what are countable nouns? Countable nouns are for things we can count using numbers. We can count using numbers like 1 book, 2 books, 3 books, 5 books, like this. We can count using numbers. Next point, they have a singular and a plural form. So countable nouns can be either in singular form or in plural form. The singular form can use the determiner a or an. So before singular noun we can use a or an, like a book, an apple, like that. We move on to the next. Singular noun and plural noun. Singular noun means only one. Plural noun means more than one. More than one means maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, hundreds, thousands, etc. We move on to the next. Examples of singular and plural noun. Look at singular and plural. We have 1 dog, 1 horse, 1 man, 1 idea, 1 shop. We have the examples of plural. In plural form we have 2 dogs, 2 horses, 2 men, 2 ideas, 2 shops. We move on to the next. Examples of singular and plural nouns in sentences. How to use them in sentences. For example, she has 3 dogs. Look, 3 dogs, plural noun. I own a house. A house, singular noun. I would like 2 books, please. 2 books, plural noun. How many friends do you have? How many friends? Friends, plural form. There is a book on the table. A book, singular noun. We move on to the next. Uncountable nouns. What are uncountable nouns? Uncountable nouns are for the things that we cannot count with numbers. We cannot count. Un means not countable. Means we cannot count countable nouns, uncountable nouns. They may be the names for abstract ideas or qualities, or for physical objects that are too small to be counted. Liquids, powders, gases, etc. Next, uncountable nouns are used with a singular verb. Next, they usually do not have a plural form. These are some of the points about uncountable nouns. Move on to the next. Examples of uncountable nouns: tea, sugar, water, air, rice, knowledge, beauty, anger, fear, love, money, research, safety, evidence. These are the examples of uncountable nouns. We move on to the next. Examples of uncountable nouns in sentence. How to use them in sentence. For example, there has been a lot of research into the causes of this disease. A lot of research. You cannot use a or an. He gave me a great deal of advice before my interview. Can you give me some information about uncountable nouns? He did not have much sugar left. Measure 1 cup of water, 300 grams of flour, and 1 teaspoon of salt. How much rice do you want? Look, uncountable noun, we use such phrases like a lot of, a great deal of, some, much, 1 cup of, 300 grams of, 1 teaspoon of, or how much. So we use such phrases, such expressions before uncountable nouns. We don't use a or an. Notes about uncountable nouns. Look, we cannot use a and with uncountable nouns, as I just talked about. To express a quantity of an uncountable noun, use a word or expression like some, a lot of, much, a bit of, a great deal of, or else use an exact measurement like a cup of, a bag of, 1 kg of, 1 liter of, a handful of, a pinch of, an hour of, a day of, etc. If you want to ask about the quantity of an uncountable noun, you ask how much, as we have talked about in the examples just now. So thank you. That's all.